What do you think the most wasted resource is in the church? Now, sometimes I think people think, well, money, first and foremost. It must be money. But I think in a lot of ways, it's people. The greatest resource we have is people. People with their hearts, their gifts, their talents, to love and serve the Lord in a unique way. And in this Sunday's gospel, we hear about Jesus talking about the parable of the talents. And it's an interesting thing because a talent during Jesus' time was actually a currency, it was a form of money. And so to give someone a talent was a great sum of money. So the master gives these servants huge responsibility by giving them great sums of money. And different one, the first two, they go and they double their money. Everyone gets a different sum of money, but the last person, they take their money and they hide it, they bury it, because they're afraid that if they lose that money, the master's going to be upset with them. And the master comes back and he's excited to hear how everyone's done with their talents, what they've done. And the first two have doubled their money. The last one talks about how he's hid his money. He's hid his gift. Well, Jesus is inviting us and reminding us the gifts he gives us, both our money and I think in a special way, our talents, our gift, our calling, who we are, the greatest gift we're given, that we're called to use that. We're called to not hide that, not bury it. And in fact, with great gift comes great responsibility. And I believe that you are created uniquely. You're created in a way that really shows the world who God is and shows God's love in a unique and tangible way. And sometimes we hide that. Sometimes we take that and just put it to a use that doesn't necessarily glorify God. So I want you to think about how God has made you this week and the things that really get you excited, the things that really motivate you. And to really spend a little bit of time praying, how can you use your gifts, your talents, your calling in life? How can you use that for Jesus? How can you use that for the church? And if you do that, I'm sure that God will continue to rejoice as he looks at you as servant, and he'll say, well done, good and faithful servant. Well done, as you've taken what God has given you and really invested that into his kingdom. Receive the gifts of God, receive the love that he has for you, and use it for good.